We have another jam-packed night of Southern Classic Chicken Friday football fever, and Alex Anderson is back in the studio to give us a preview. Hey.
Well, I'll tell you, it's good to be back here on our normal Friday segment when I am not going through the effects of food poisoning like I was last week.
You couldn't even tell, though.
I'm glad you felt that way.
I'm sure you feel a lot better today.
Yeah, we feel a ton better, and it's good because we have a lot of great stuff on the show for you tonight. Starting, of course, in our game of the week. I think this is now the third week in a row we've got a battle of undefeated teams this deep in the year, and this one could very well decide a district championship. Now, it's important to note that Ruston's kind of the only team we cover in 2-5A, and they're one of 3 undefeated teams in that league. So we have Ruston and Neville, who we'll see play tonight, and then Ash down in Alexandria, also unbeaten. So this district race is as tight as it could be, and when you have the quality of teams like Ruston and Neville, I mean, you're from that part of the state. You know how big this game is.
I remember that was a pretty big deal.
To have them both undefeated, it is going to be a ton of fun, and we cannot wait. Obviously, Daniel's going to be there, be live for us with all the highlights and reaction and all that good stuff.
Awesome. Yes. And any other big headlines that we need to watch out for?
Yeah, one game that we really are excited about this Friday night is Parkway and Huntington. Both teams have one loss in district play now after last week. So they got to win if they want to keep pace. Huntington still hasn't played Airline. Airline now the team to beat, the only undefeated team left in this league. So this is kind of an elimination game, if you will, right? You start talking about home playoff games and the importance of that. These are the kind of games you got to win if you want to secure that. And what's interesting about these two teams, Huntington and Parkway, is they both kind of do the same thing. They both want to line up, jumbo package, and run it right into your face. And so it's going to be interesting to see which one of those rushing attacks comes out on top. Sydney's going to be at that game, and I was joking with her, with the amount that both these teams run the ball, this game might be over by 8:30.
Okay, and jumbo combo to go with that jumbo package.
Yeah, a lot of jumbo combos for both of those teams formation-wise. And also, of course, we'd have to mention Evangel's Pop Houston. When we talked last week, we kind of spoke about it. 817 yards of passing last week. That's the most any high school player in the country's ever had, according to NFHS. And what do they do tonight? I mean, they got Benton. Both teams only with one win on the year, which is hard to believe from Evangel's standpoint when you look at their numbers. They've been part of very close games that just haven't gone their way. Can they get one tonight? And what is Pop going to have in store for us? Because seemingly every week he's done something incredible.
Okay, and it's week 8, so it's getting down to the wire. And do you kind of see that competition heating up?
Oh, absolutely. And it is important to note that we call it week 8 because it's week 8 for us on the show. It is week 8 in Texas and Arkansas because that's when they start. It's still week 7 in Louisiana, but still.
Okay.
That's 3 more weeks, and we're talking about playoffs. So it goes by so fast every year. And now we're looking at these games, and I mentioned it earlier, we're really starting to see playoff seeding be at the top of everyone's mind. And we're going to blink and the playoffs will be here.
Right. Well, thanks, Alex.
Of course, always
for
fun.
all that updated information. Can't wait.